What's up, beautiful people? How much gym equipment do I really have? I'm going to show you just kind of a quick run through of some of the spaces that I have gym equipment. Now that the structure of my gym is up, and I'm going to show you that, I'm honestly questioning, even as big as this building is, if I have room to fit everything, and what I want to keep and get rid of. This walkout basement space down here, it's probably got about 18, close to 2,000 square foot of usable space that I've filled with gym equipment. It's been maxed out for a while, so I haven't really been able to change things out because it's so hard to move equipment in and out. So I've just been stuffing my garages, but I'll show you. This is kind of just walking through here. We made a video a while ago. I'll just show you an updated video. Some of the stuff's the same, but what you'll see is a lot of space is just completely used up. With gym equipment just stuffed in here. I guess you could say I'm a hoarder of sorts, but just showing you kind of an updated quick run through of all the stuff down here. You know, it's just me and my son really that use this for the most part, so I can lay stuff wherever I want. But I've kind of just honestly maxed out space everywhere. A lot of pieces I have to shift or move around just to get back in there. It's just kind of a run through some of this equipment. See, a lot of this equipment down here, though, I use. It's not just sitting here collecting dust. So it'll be a hard decision to figure out what to keep and what to let go of, depending on how much room I have in this new space. So you'll see I've got a ton of Maddox equipment. As far as an overall brand, it's probably my favorite brand of equipment. It's not the most common, it's a little more rare, but the quality is just absolutely unmatched. But I like an eclectic mix of lots of different brands. I'm not tied to any one brand, just specific pieces. So you can imagine the task this is going to be to move this stuff out of this walkout basement to my new facility down the road. So this is the first half when you walk in of my walkout basement. That's up to the first floor of the house. I'm going to show you. I promised my wife that I wouldn't use this craft room space years and years ago when I started this, but you can see I've obviously not followed that promise. So it's a nice assisted GHR machine from Atlantis. You can see I've just maxed out. I've got my Precor lunge machine just standing up because I don't have room for everything. Got an Atlantis forearm machine over here, but you can see I've just maxed out all this space. This is my kids' craft room area too, and they're not real happy that I keep taking this space up. So I've got like a Frank Zane leg blaster sitting on the couch, broken in pieces. But yeah, that's the craft room area, and then we go back out. I just don't like the cluttery feel. Obviously, you know, I had to take apart my DY row, one of my favorite rows, just to fit a piece that I had gotten a couple months back. But you can see it just comes around. Like if I ever want to use my biangular transformer, I've got to kind of shift my vertical leg press and shift my Atlantis row machine right here just so I can use it. A lot of these spaces are pretty tight. It's a nice Sornex Hurricane machine, which I'm real excited to have a lot of space to use lots of different movements. This just gives you, again, a picture of kind of the space down here. It's definitely a little cluttered. Obviously, it's just me and my son, so it's not really a big deal, but if I want to use a public gym, it's going to have to definitely change. So, cool Polaris piece. I got, really like the hoist rocket shoulder press. Some pieces back there. But lots of different pieces. Then you can see it goes back out into the walkout basement. So if you were to guess from that quick walkthrough, how many pieces do you think that there would be that you count on here? Because I counted them before. It's been a while, but there are a lot more than meets the eye. And I'll show you some of my garage space and then the gym space. This is coming from the side of my kitchen pantry area into my fourth car. Believe it or not, I can't even get my garage door open. One of the weight horns from the Strive leg press is literally blocking it. I've got so much crap, it's kind of falling forward. But this is my side garage. So I buy stuff and it just hasn't fit. So I keep stuffing it in garages and they've just been maxed out. I'll wiggle that garage door open just to even show you what I have in there so I can start getting stuff out of there. But I've already brought out a bunch of pieces from here. They were literally spilling over out into here, so we can't park the car. Got a couple some more pieces to move today down there, slowly but surely. You can see the Nautilus pull over in pieces, Atlantis, High Row, and the True Press there. There's a Kell leg press back in there I need to refurbish. A cool Medics selectorized leg press. This is another part of the pullover. There's a little standing leg curl, but the literally this whole space had crap in it before. We moved a bunch of stuff. All right, so I finally got the garage door open. You can see I've got all sorts of different pieces from different equipment lines all the way back into the way back in there. I honestly don't even remember some of the stuff I have way back there because it's been 2 or 3 years since I've seen all the way behind there. I know I've got a Power Plus pullover, a first generation pullover, David pullover, HQ line, front squat machine. I've got some cool stuff in here. But you can see, I actually forgot to show you, I actually put one piece up here probably about a month ago. I bought one of these Explode rows that I've been looking for a while. Could use a refurb, but there wasn't really space in the garage, so I just stuck it in the front porch. Any compulsive hoarder of different things. Sometimes you just keep acquiring and you don't really recognize and realize how much you've acquired. Because I've been tapped out for so long in my basement with this idea in my head that I've got this big building coming, so I'm going to have plenty of room for whatever I want. So when I see something that I want, I just buy it. Not really considering like the space parameters. So I'm going to show you down there and see what you think. Again, the question is, how much equipment do you think I have? Do you think it'll fit in the space that I've got? I'm going to check this out. This is my house back here. My driveway is about 1/3 of a mile long. We got this cool pond up here that's got a 1/5 of a mile track around it as well. So we've got lots of natural area to exercise and things. But you're going to see I'm going to come around the bend here. I'm going to have to get like a golf cart just to go back and forth from my gym when I work out and stuff. I guess I could just get my pre-workout cardio and breathing just walking down here. Getting closer, you're starting to see a little bit of the gym. Starting to see it. There's a little bit of it right there. Still got some finishing excavation to do. So you can see I still have 2 garage door openings, 2 12x14 garage doors waiting to come. Still got some finishing excavation to do out front, but you can already kind of see I've got gym equipment already in there. My wife is begging me to get stuff out of the garage so we can actually have some space to park cars and do stuff other than gym equipment. So ready to enter this entrance here. So you can see I chose to do some windows high for natural light as much as possible. Now this hasn't been wired up yet. But the nice thing is the building's big enough that if we can do sprints from one end to the other, and it's half a football field. So that's the cool thing. But you can see I already started moving equipment over here. Just because I had so much spilling over. All this equipment you see, maybe except for a couple pieces, just came out of that one garage I showed you. I just had stuff stuffed in here. So you can see the different pieces we have here. Some cool pieces. Maybe some you've never seen, but I like to collect the fun ones. Just got this Avenger Leg Curl delivered. Excited to use that. We got the Medics newer style torso arm, and then I've got the older school style torso arm with the U handles over there. And I've got the Medics Avenger pulled on in my basement. So it'd be nice to have all 3 of those together. Just a little flex chest press. But you can see this is where the bathroom, I've got it plumbed in for 2 bathrooms. Again, I'm not sure and certain. I still want to make this public or just a private gym. You know, if there's somewhat public, I need to have obviously 2 bathrooms. But I'm not sure what I want to do yet. I want to play around with the space first. But you can kind of see, I mean, this is 8,100 square foot inside of here. So, I mean, anybody who loves to work out, who loves gym equipment, who just loves a man cave, this is like a dream come true. But I've realized, looking at all the stuff I have, I honestly don't know if I have enough room for it. So kind of walking over here, I'm thinking about doing the leg area here, the back area along here, doing shoulders here, chest here, some free weight, dumbbells, cable crossover type stuff, and I was thinking about doing arms over here. That's kind of the layout I have in my head. I'm not sure if I want to stick with it or not, but we'll see what happens. But I've just got lots of cool equipment. I'm anxious to get to use. This is a cool, old school Perillo chest press. Really cool piece I've never seen before, but it's made by Perillo himself. But anyways, from your perspective, looking at it, I want you to tell me in the comments below how many pieces of equipment you think I have and how many you think will fit in this space that I have. Because I'm just going to need to sift through and see what I've got and see what I really, really like and don't like at this point, and figure out a fun model, maybe as a private gym for very limited membership to monetize this. Because I just got too much cool stuff just to keep to myself. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. You're going to see more videos about the evolution of this gym. I've been kind of tinkering with this idea for years. Really excited that it's starting to slowly come together. My son and I literally have got this little teeny 8 by 12 foot trailer. We've been moving equipment down. I mean, you try moving some of these Medics pieces with 500-pound weight stacks with just an old school dolly. I mean, and then you see what how crazy it is to start moving some of this stuff.